Hey, you're back. So let's get started. Now that you're clear on the type of speaker you are and the types of audiences that you need to be in front of, it's time to think about your signature talk. Now, I want you to think of your talk as a conversation that you're having with your ideal client. So what does that look like? Your tone, gestures, and wording be the same type that you would have with your best friend as you guys are sitting across the table having tea. So the moment that you hit the stage, you always want to imagine yourself talking to only one person, your ideal client. Never talk at your audience. Always aim to talk with your audience. That means that your personality can and should always shine through. You're free to crack jokes or tell funny stories, all that good stuff. Don't worry about your subject and verbs, whether or not they agree, and your diction. Make your primary focus being authentic and having the conversation. The best speakers in the world leave the audience rolling with laughter, still with suspense, or inspired to seek their own adventures. And the best of the best use what's called multimodal communication, like gestures, imitation, sound effects, and songs. The greatest waste, it said, is an unfulfilled idea that fails to connect with audiences. Not because it's a bad idea, but because it's not packaged in a way that moves people. And you want to move people. Your signature talk then, well, the way I'm going to teach you to do it, is going to be wrapped in a story. Because people love stories and they relate to stories. So in order to have a talk attract clients and more speaking engagements, you have to be willing to tell your story. Your story begins with your passion. You can't inspire unless you're first inspired. And you certainly cannot transform people unless you're transformed yourself. So the first question I want to ask you, and that you must ask yourself, is, what makes my heart sing? Your clients want to know who you are and what you stand for. And your audience does too. What the story does is it gives the facts about your business their soul. So the first step to writing a talk that attracts clients is to discover your verse, the track that makes your heart sing. So now take a moment and answer this question. What makes my heart sing? Take a few moments and think about it. Then use the worksheet to answer the question. I'll see you